Hi, everyone, and welcome to another great Hope Day of the Hope Project. And today, the letter I get to talk about is the letter K. Is that okay with you? I think it is one of my favorite words, and that's going to be the word of kindness. Kindness is just the ness of being kind, and it's a character, but also it's a part of who we are, and it's a part of our culture. I've done an article before that I'm going to try to share again later, and this is from when we had a lot of flooding going on, and I talked about how kindness and community were hand in hand, and how really a community should be spelled with a K, because it's the kindness of the community that moves things into action and support. So whenever I talk about kindness, I kind of think that some people might frown on themselves or forget how powerful of an action that it is. I actually used to think that being called kind was an offense. Like when I was younger, I've always been described as a very kind, sweet, nice person. And I used to think, oh my gosh, that's all I am? That's it? Like, and then I thought, wow, that's a pretty cool thing to be. To be kind in a place, in a time that can be not so kind, it's, well, kind of cool. And it's a character that we shouldn't lose. And so, in this time of crisis, I thought there would be a really neat way to talk about the power of kindness and how much of it really is around us, but that's really helping each other and how powerful that is. So, I'm going to show you a couple examples of kindness that I've actually seen out and about today. So, check this out. So in the communities that I'm in, but any communities, you're going to see this. And this is act of kindness in the epidemic. So up in the corner there, that is a school. And there's a lot of schools, and probably my favorite school that I work at, that we do this and we give lunches out. That is being kind and being able to be generous and sweet and sensitive to other people. Casey's General Store, any of those stores that are having those and that are open are essentially giving kindness skills, because it's a quality that is friendly, generous, and considerate. And that's what they're doing, is they're giving all those skills. It's affection, it's gentleness, there's warmth, concern, and care. Those are all associated with kindness. So why isn't kindness such a great thing? It is, and we see it all the time. So this is a church right there. There's kind of some humor in that church saying too, but also churches are being kind. Restaurants, fast food, they're still open, they're still working for their employees and their communities. Now check this one out. This is one of my favorites of things right now in this phase of things going on, epidemic, of kind of some cool things going on. So when I drove around, not getting out, not associating with these people, but these are some old pictures and new pictures that I have of people being kind and being out despite hardships in time of tough stuff. They are saying, we are tough too, and we can do this, and we're going to be kind and help people at the hospitals, in our communities, and in our homes. That's my husband there and my mother-in-law working in the medical fields. But these are people that are doing kind things right now in an epidemic as well. Look at those people out there getting our trash. What a trashy job, but man, they're still rocking it, and that is kind. And it's cool. Truckers that are out there, farmers that are out there, and you can't quite see that one, but those are firemen. And right now, when we're burning crops and fields and things like that, they are kind of busy. This is a good one that we're seeing too, that even when the medical crisis may be unkind to us, we can be kind to others. And so this is a domestic violence shelter. This UPS guy, he was so excited to take this picture with me, because being kind is contagious, and it really fuels us, and we feel good about when we're able to help others. So this is a grocery store that has a curbside pickup, the banks that are open, the post office and services that are open. This is a pharmacy that has a pickup. Really, with kindness, as you saw right there, it's observant. Kindness is something we can see. And it's also something that's contagious. The more we see where a need is, kindness is kind of a two-step. You have to see what it is, and then you give to that need. And so it's also contagious and it fuels. Kindness impacts relationships. It is an interpersonal skill. And what's really interesting is research has showed that kindness predicts satisfaction when it comes to stability in marriages. And so I think that's going to be reciprocal in a lot of relationships. Kindness is self-fueling. It's going to really fuel our energy and our excitement for ourselves. Kindness is in and it's for community. Community might be your social community, it might be the community you live in, or it might be just your family and your people community. But either way, it's your community. And kindness is in for it and for those. And kindness induces wellness. Kindness is actually correlated to some of the stimulus in the brain and the neuron of being able to keep our positivity and being able to give back. But also it talks about the Darwin history and theory and science. It actually talks about Darwin believed in social and caring species, which entails kindness. So kindness is in our wellness as a whole being, psychologically, emotionally, physically, spiritually. And so I kind of hope that you're doing yourself some kind things and working on your journal and learning a little more about you as you go through this. So today, pull out that journal, keep rocking along in the alphabet, reflect on how you have experienced kindness in your life. And then really take the time and journal your thoughts about the power of kindness in your life from others or yourself. What has kindness done or impacted either you or others that you know? Really reflect on that. Journal about that. Talk about that. And then your takeaway, I want you to identify 2 ways you can be kind. So one, for yourself. What can you do for yourself or your skill, or what do you love to do? And one way you can be kind to others. Even in a time where we feel limitless, we have so many powers to do kind things. So identify those things and then plan to do that this week. I'm kind of excited for your kind actions. I kind of can't wait to hear for them. All right, so I'll be looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next letter in the alphabet. Be sure to write down for us. Let me know what you kind of enjoyed from being kind. Have a great day.